Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a Friday edition of the third hour of today. We're so excited to be with you. I'm Dylan here with Al and Craig. Chanel enjoying the morning off today. Thanks so much for starting with us. Actually, a snow day for some kids in the Northeast.
Absolutely. We had some snowflakes outside the window.
Yeah, it makes you happy, right? You're
It
like,
does.
oh, look, a snowflake.
Everyone's like, Winter, where are you? Winter, where are you?
Well,
Winter's like, hold my beer.
That's right. Here it is. In fact, check out Music ready on their way, trying to avoid the heart of the Thanksgiving rush. NBC's Tom Costello live for us at Reagan National. And in fact, Tom, you kind of got caught up in some of this in Chicago, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. We were in Chicago yesterday for a...
Can we get your schedule that we can broadcast out so that people maybe stay away from your time and so you're not quite so...
I know.
It seemed like I touched a nerve there.
How'd you feel about that traffic?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I could not believe it. Here I am 2.5 hours late. I land at 10 o'clock at night, and you know how this works. I still got to voice my story for the Today Show, but I'm stuck on the highway for an hour. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway.
Well, I'm glad you made it, Tom.
Travel correspondents, they're just like
a lot
us.
of people think, Tom Costello, the sky's part, everything works out.
No.
You're just like we are, Tom.
Just like us. Mr. Costello, thank you. Have a great weekend, sir. Speaking of weekends, a lot of folks might be hitting the theaters this weekend to see that fantastic new film. Debate? What say you, Joe?
No, back to you. I'm carrying on Tom's anger here over this.
No.
It's a good idea. I feel like I'm...
Yeah.
You have a different opinion?
No.
You become the
Do you
old
have
guy.
a different opinion? Yeah.
I feel the same. I mean, I honestly feel the same way. I think it's a great idea to have the sing-along shows because then you know what you're getting. I was saying that, you know, when we all watched the Wicked premiere together, I was sitting next to Hoda, Savannah, and Jenna, who like to sing along and cheer and clap and everything. And I'm like, but I'm just kind of missing a little bit
how
of
is
their
that for you?
But you get caught up in it, and there you go.
It's understandable.
I think you might be the only one of this opinion here.
I'm actually shocked you have that opinion.
Listen, you know what? We're getting too worked up about too many things.
I'm going to remember you said that.
I can't wait to go
for the
to the
next
show
time
with you and sing right next to you.
That's okay.
Just be warned, I can't sing.
Well, it's all right.
That surprised me, Joe. I feel like you could do anything. Thank you, Joe.
Of course, there's also Gladiator, so you could maybe we'll have that Glicked thing. You know, like they had the Barbenheimer.
You could go and sing it.
There's probably no singing there.
Football Friday fever. Let's do it. We're looking ahead to Sunday Night Football. Great showdown out in Los Angeles. So we're going to test our football knowledge. We do it every Friday here. This trivia question from Hall of Fame coach Tony Dungy.
And he's singing it. I'm going to go with A.
I'll go with D.
It was the Saints. B. Am I right, coach? That was that tip.
I tune out whenever Tom Brady won with other teams. So, yeah.
Nice. All right, well, we all got it wrong. All right.
you go.
Thank you, Coach Dungy. Be sure to tune in Sunday night, football night.
Football.
If only. Coming up in today's checklist, we are talking women's health and breaking down important ages and information about menopause when we come right back. This morning in today's checklist, we are diving into women's health. According to the Mayo Clinic, an estimated 2 million women in the U.S. will experience menopause this year. That's 6,000 every day. So over the past few years, more women have been open about the experience, helping to end the stigma around it. Dr. Mary Claire Sachs. Dr. Haver, good morning. I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
First things first, let's go through some definitions. Perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. What's the difference?
Okay, so menopause, let's start there, is one day in your life. It is 1 year after your final menstrual period. And perimenopause is the transition from normal menstrual cycles, normal hormones, till you lose all your hormones, and that takes 7 to 10 years. Postmenopause is that 1 day forward for the rest of your life.
Okay, and this has to do with egg count, right?
Right. So females are born with
some of the typical ages to hit these points in your life.
So the average, so the normal range of menopause is between 45 and 55, with the average age being about 51 in the United States. Now that can vary based on genetics and family history, but around 51, most women, 50% of women will have gone through the transition. Now, if we think about perimenopause, and we take off that 7 to 10-year time span, it is completely reasonable for a 35 to 45-year-old woman to begin to experience some of the symptoms of menopause.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Sign me up.
So,
Most women are actually really good candidates. Now, certainly in those, we can do clonidine, gabapentin. We have lots of options.
Dr. Haver, I just learned a whole heck of a lot.
Me too. And I feel like I should be learning more about this. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
So
Haver.
welcome.
Oh, just ahead in our series, The Upside, a guy who is crazy about Crocs. Not the reptile.
No.
We're talking about that comfy footwear that sells, 150 million pairs a year. And there's one guy in Connecticut. He's got so many, he has earned the nickname the Croc King. That's right. Our Kathy Park visited the king to check out his throne. Hello, Kathy.
Kathy.
So.
I like those.
Wow.
We go through so many Crocs. Not go through them because they never really go away, but
The boys?
the boys are obsessed with Crocs.
I've got a couple pair myself. You got a pair.
Oh, I've got a pair. I like the Crocs.
Kathy, thank you. That was fascinating.
You're welcome.
Croc, you think would maybe sign the guy up to be a paid spokesperson?
Yeah, he ought to do a coffee table book.
About Crocs?
Yeah.
Coming up, Wicked star Ethan Slater, live right here.
With one of the stars of Wicked, Ethan Slater, performed.
Oh, Ethan, you're great. We understand sort of this long history.
He brushed it off, took it in stride.
Look at
And
you.
now here you are.
Yeah.
And in fact, you play Bob.
Easier for me. Turns out it wasn't. I actually had to be in the hairs too.
Did your girlfriend, Ariana Grande, have any advice on how to handle the role?
I think but no, everybody's been so helpful and so wonderful.
Any big plans for you guys in celebrating the opening weekend?
Well,
I know, I want to ask this.
Should people sing at the movie?
theater full of people singing. At the same time, I also think that they're doing some sing-along.
Well, don't play it.
Don't forget, Wicked, Sister Company, Universal Pictures, now in theaters everywhere.
All right, when we come back, award winners in the kitchen and on the go. Well, a lot of us will be busy in the kitchen over the next couple of months, so this is perfect timing. The Good Housekeeping Institute is out with their 2024 Kitchen Gear Awards. They tested hundreds of products, and here to show us some of the winners, Good Housekeeping's Kitchen Appliances Lab Director, Nicole Papantonio. Nicole, good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's so good to be here.
So I didn't know that was your title. I mean, in charge of the lab.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
A big title.
So let's start with what I would think is a pretty basic kitchen appliance.
Exactly.
Can opener.
But what's really neat about this one is that it's actually rechargeable and
But that's great for people with arthritis who
Absolutely.
can't, get that thing moving. Okay, so we're gonna
Good over there.
move this thing. There we go. This thing moves for us. We just stand here and walk like this.
I think you still have to move a little bit.
This is literally a lazy Susan for the kitchen.
Okay, this is a nice slim little toaster
that's
oven.
exactly right. So this is a medium crispy brown and then your really dark brown.
Okay.
All right, spin it again. Here we go. Coffee lovers. Nicole, what do you got for us?
So we have a little bit of a breakfast theme going on, and this is a stainless steel pour over. So this is from Mir, and what's different about this and other pour overs is that it's stainless steel, so it'll actually keep your coffee warm instead of glass that makes it a little cooler faster.
Right.
So if we want, the way these work is that you set it up with a paper filter. We have the grounds.
Right.
We're going to add a little bit of water at first just to bloom it. And bloom means that it's going to start releasing those flavors gently. So this is also, you'll have more flavors in your coffee. And after 30 seconds, you add more, it drips
Just
through.
keep going.
Exactly.
There you go. All right, if you make a mess in the kitchen, let's keep moving here. Whoa.
I love this next one.
This is one of our lab's favorite products. We have it everywhere. So it's a cordless vacuum. This is the one that is charged. And what's great about it is that it comes with 2 tools, and you're going to see little crevices on the floor. It's great. In your fridge,
Nicole,
it's great.
Let's talk about these Stanley bags. Let's talk about these Stanley
So
bags.
Stanley doesn't just make those tumblers that you know about. They actually make these coolers. So this is the Julian all-day mini cooler, and you can put ice in here.
Quite a name for themselves.
I've used it
those
all
tumblers.
summer. I'm really loving it.
Oh, they're going to spin us again.
So we won't do it.
Hot water
Let it come to us.
You were telling us that you really like this line, this particular line of
So this is from
pans.
Green Pan. They've been known for their ceramic cookware for years. This is one of their newest from scratching.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Maybe that's
And you can
cool.
see, if you lift it nice and hefty, really good pans, good sear,
Thank
good
you.
non-stick abilities.
This is great. Nicole, thank you so much.
Thank you.
To shop
Thanks for
these
having
products and more, go to today.com/shop.
All right, coming up next, we're going to stay in the kitchen. It's Superfood Friday. SOS. Today, nutrition and health expert Joy Bauer answering your Thanksgiving questions. Joy, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's start off with Beth from Weston, Connecticut.
Question. So Thanksgiving is basically what you do is you're going to stick with one of each delicious looking appetizer or hors d'oeuvre. You're going to fill one dinner plate with anything that you want tail, and then one dessert, or if you're like me, a sliver of two if you can't decide.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Digest.
That's true.
So
I like hearing that.
You have half a bottle. Jackie from New York City, what do you have, Jackie?
Because my absolute favorite side is my single-serve sweet potato casseroles.
Huh?
These are so good. You've made us these before.
Yes, I've made them a few years ago, and they went viral on social. They're just right before you serve. You slice them up, you top them with your marshmallows, and also I do have to say they're delicious cold out of the fridge the next morning.
They are delicious.
Yeah, and everybody gets one.
Exactly. One on your plate. Last question is from Kathy in New Jersey.
So first, I would say in order to cut back on carbs and increase the nutrition, you could do a 50-50 ratio of spuds, white potatoes, with a head of cauliflower florets.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the cauli mashes up seamlessly, just like the regular mashed potatoes, and nobody will know. Secondly, instead of the heavy cream, use any milk you have in your fridge, from almond milk all the way up to whole milk. It will be perfectly fine. And then I'm going to tell you, I like adding butter because I think it adds a richness to it. But you could add 2 to 3 tablespoons with a great big batch, and it's super easy. So this is, see here,
More, head to today.com/food. Third hour today. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Next week on the third hour of Today, Jennifer Hudson live in Studio 1A.
Coming up on Hoda and Janet, Lindsay Lohan stopping by.
Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.